Hello. I'm going to greet you all with some sort of silence of words. But welcome to my stream. Hope you guys can all hear me well. Hey Daru, hey Walk the Grid, hey Cots Carlo, Cleofatrax, Illyria, Shiolewi, I can't say words, Ghostly BG, Rome Bathhouse, indeed. I got this robe from Spotlight. It is an Australian store that sells things. Not sponsored. Hashtag. Hey Mist Fang, Cryptomaniac, Donut Lord, Bootops, Titerio, Chardsky, JB Saints, X Pox, Pox. I can say words, just not very well. So that was my personal sharing about my robe. Where did you guys buy all of your robes from? No, the bath in my house isn't large enough for me, Bootops. It's very unfortunate. It's a hot tub stream. I do have a dehumidifier in the room that could make it the opposite of a hot tub stream, make it a desert stream. But, you know, that wouldn't be good for my skin. I don't know. I know nothing about these things. And hey, Arnie Boy, as well, with all of your underscores. I didn't recognize you with those wide 0 underscore faces. So today is not a hot tub stream. It is a stream where we're going to go in and do some guild battles. Actually, we're not going to do the guild battles just yet. Hey Eminence and hey Mobatari. We are going to open up our Gladius packs first, see if we can get another Quora, and then if we do, we're going to throw that Quora into the combining machine and then try and use her in our brawl battles. That is the plan. And guys, please let me know if my microphone stops dying. I've been having issues with my microphone over the last couple of days. So I'm hoping that it is not dying, but I'm also hoping that I don't need to buy a new one. But if I have to buy a new one, so be it. I will buy a new one. None of these monsters... Oh yes, Captain Katie. That makes me happy. Maybe I'm pretty close to leveling up Captain Katie at this point. I don't know. I just keep getting issues where sometimes OBS doesn't detect the mic. There's my rare as the last card. Alright, what's the rare? Not a Captain Katie. And hello to Rick on the Mountain as well. Thank you for the stream earlier, good sir. We are starting off our stream in woeful fashion by opening Gladius packs. It's another bog standard pack. So many Catrabellas though. Get a ribbon mic. Yeah, I was talking to Rondon last night about what other mics I should look at, and I made the joke to him that I should buy a proper ASMR mic. I don't know what a ribbon mic is. Is that an ASMR mic? I was probably just going to buy exactly the same thing that I've got now, which is a blue snowball, if I have to buy a new microphone. No Quora. Unlucky me. Alright, back to the guild battle. And now the actual submission of the guild battle things. Hey Farfai. Combat stage. I have 8 battles to do. Let's go. What's the first battle going to be? Scattershot, close range, heavy hitters, 58 mana. We cannot play Kitty, so I think we're probably going to play... I believe we're at tier 4, yeah. We can't play Kitty, so I think I'm going to have to play Deep Swimmer and hope that my opponent doesn't have a Kitty. And I kind of want to avoid having to deal with Scattershot. Although Edith Emberstar would make a great gladiator with lots of damage. Do we have anyone with force field we can play? Oh, Sharness. Yes, we can. Double force fields. Who else? So we've got 2 shots that will be indeed scattered. Let's focus the rest of our damage on stuff that's actually gonna go in one place. No, let's not. Let's lie to ourselves. Let's use a Sea Stalker. Hopefully that makes a bit of sense, but I don't know how to feel about that battle. Alrighty, we have Jotun available to us, which seems like a great idea until the fact that I look further ahead in the rule set and also realize that Silent Summoners is part of today's current battle. So with that in mind, I think we're going to need to play Blue Splinter. Oh, actually no, let's play Death Splinter and just spam all of the sneaks. Bang, 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 bang. Quad sneak. And we're going to throw Windeku in the front. Then we've got 2 mana left to play with. Let's hope they don't play Mylor. If they play Mylor, I'm going to be in a world of absolute pain. Let's throw that Weeding Warrior in. Alright. Hey, Big Barger. Oh, look at that. They went with Kalia. Well, that snare's not going to really help me out. Just don't get poisoned. Simple. Because that snare would be useful nowish. But it's too late at this point. At least we poisoned them. Okay, well, that's bad that they poisoned us back. Because we need that. We needed that cripple to, Of course we got poisoned. And we're done for. Ouch. I told you I was going to lose every game. That's 1 game so far. Lost. Let's see what we can do to try and prevent this next one from being lost. Flying and Thorns and no legendaries, but only 20 mana. It's going to be Dragon time. Dragon with blue. We want Immunity Town. Dragon Spirit as our tank. Now, because Thorns is in play, that makes me feel very sad. What Bloodlust do we have available? I think we're going to go with Alfredo here. Now, snares. Snare, snare, snares. There's a snare. There's a snare. We need someone else who can sort of sit in the front line, do stuff and things. Actually, let's throw Vruz in here. And we're going to throw in Naga Assassin as well. Hopefully Vruz will kill themselves with Thorns. Then they can boost Naga Assassin. Then we've got a secondary amazing tank. But we don't get to watch the battle. Hooray. Next, Disadvantages, I can't use Kitty, but a silent summoner, so it matters not. And we have a Tajay practice, because it's very fancy. Everybody has snipe, so we are going to avoid that by playing a 3-mana summoner. You know what, we'll play Kretch, because Kretch doesn't get any love. And we're going to play Quora, because Quora wasn't banned. Take that. Why was I playing Quora? I wanted to play something that was going to avoid snipes, so Chaos Age can go in second position to be a bit of a decoy. Then there can be a further decoy, right? There's more martyrs. It's time to do the martyr stuff. There we go. There's a ranged. So Mark's Rat will die first. Then, well, Fungus Flinger dies. I don't know. I want Quora to live. Who's going to be better, Fungus Finger or Mark's Rat? Let's go with Mark's Rat. They're more certain to die. Then we'll put that there. Now we have 8 mana, so who are we going to put in our front line? I say we go Jinchwala in the front, Chaos Agent at the back. 1 more mana left. I don't know what you're going to do to be productive. We'll put the Mycelic Morphoid at the very front. Okay, let's go. Yeah, Quora first also avoids snipe. It looks like that's what my opponent did. Excellent. We're now dead. Okay, come on, Jinchwala. Bang. Big hits. Well, I never thought Jinchwala could kill a Quora, but today I learned the unfortunate thing about this is, well, do I need to elaborate what the unfortunate thing is here? The unfortunate thing is, it looks like Quora didn't do very well. The great news is, this little Jin, don't get poisoned. Oh no. Almost. Why didn't I think of that, Rick? Why didn't I think of that? I should have just spammed all of them. Oh, why do you tell me this now? Could have put Vruz in first position as well. Oh well. That was just part of the prophecy of me saying, hey, I'm going to lose every game today. The prophecy is real. Lux cannot be used. BizKitty cannot be used. We have Blast. We have Earthquake. We have ranged people only. So, ranged people only. Let's go Fernheart. Let's go Cornelius. Let's go with something Bloodlusty. That's not very good Bloodlust. Okay, let's think about this a little bit more. I guess because Blast is there, we could go Yasik. But then there's only one decent ranged around. What about Blue Splinter? Yeah, we'll go with Edith Amberstar and Blue Splinter. And yes, I'm aware that I've picked Aquatis. I am going full Aquatis. Actually, let's not go Aquatis. Let's go with Dragon. We will use Quicks. Blue. Now we can use non-ranged creatures in a ranged battle. Where is Warchang? Oh, Warchang! There you are. And Mark's Rat can come along. No, they can't. We'll go with even more speed. We don't have any 1 mana we can play, so let's hope. Good question, because I didn't want to. That was my initial thought, playing Deep Swimmer. But I'm hoping that the speed's going to do better. Why is everybody missing so very, very much? Is there a blind on the enemy team that I'm not seeing? Which would kind of be ironic. Ooh, the double Bloodlust. But now we're going to die. Yeah, I know. I realized the hilarity of that comment after I said it. But there was a lot of missing going on in that battle. So as predicted, that is 3 losses from 3 resolved battles. Equalizer, Noxious Fumes, and Melee Mayhem. Okay, what are we gonna do here? Immunities. Fire Splinter? Let's go Fire Splinter. Immunity. Forgotten One and Caledon. It's Equalizer rule set though, so I really should be playing a full cohort of monsters. Which means sorry to this guy. Do I want to play? Oh, Life Splint is available. Jared Scar's going to come along and just destroy us, isn't he? Let's go with Fina. And, you know, just generally hope for the best here. We'll throw in that. Life Leech could be fun. Now we've got 3 mana left. Mark's Rat could be fun. I sure am, Ron. Let me unmute my desktop audio so people can hear you. I am the depiction of style and relaxation. Did you want to repeat your statement for the?
I just asked if you were wearing a bathrobe.
You are correct. You have graduated Garment Identification School. Congratulations. So, I'm just doing my brawls here. I didn't even hear the ping of you joining the channel. I've got my desktop audio setup done, just mighty fine and nice.
You know, it's probably because you're on streamer mode. You got streamer mode on Discord because that stops all that.
You snuck up on me, but it was a glad sneaking up. I think I wore my bathrobe like 2 streams ago. I constantly do. Yeah, I remember you saying you were taking a sick day. What was wrong with you? How dare you have ailing health?
It was just a combination of things. Nothing big deal. Like,
Gotcha.
Not the flu or anything.
Gotcha. It wasn't tuberculosis or anything horrific. So we've still got you.
No, funny enough, it was just heartburn,
Oh, okay.
but it was like basically I never said I was sick, but yeah, I just basically was up all night because it was like going into my lungs or my airways and stuff, and like I was coughing it up, and yeah, it was bad, you know.
Yeah.
And then so I couldn't sleep, and I've been on a bad sleep schedule now since then too, as you can tell by me being on your show right now.
Yeah, I was quite surprised because we were talking quite late last night, and I didn't bother ordering a new microphone yet. I'm chancing it on this existing one. But yeah, I think I'm probably going to end up replacing this microphone with exactly the same microphone. And thank you to Hold My Cards for awarding me my first win of the stream. Because every other game I've played today has been a loss. So,
Oh, jeez.
Brick,
That's kind of normal, isn't it?
yeah, no, it's the kind of do not as I do. I can't really finish that sentence because I phrase twisted myself. Hey, Team Vanguards, good to have you.
Well, how about this? I'll pick your team for you. And
Okay.
Then you can blame me for losing because.
Let's do it.
All right. Oh, this is your
so-
brawl. I don't want to mess up your brawl.
That's all right. We're playing YGG, so we can't possibly lose. I mean, look, this guy's only got 91,000 power, and we're in a diamond fray, so we got this.
What do you got banned?
We can play Jotun, but they can't. So
Okay.
we're gonna 246. So even numbered. Aim True, Malay Mayhem. This is a Jared Scar and Uriel the Purifier game. If I know you, right?
Wait, is it even or odd?
Even so, no, it's not one of those games because those
Yeah, you
monsters are oddly
odd.
numbered. I know maths.
All right. Is this modern or wild?
I've got all the modern cards. Yeah, it's a modern brawl.
Okay. Yeah, actually, I suck at modern. So, you know what?
You're on your own.
Yeah, well, you know what I would do? I would do Kitty.
Okay. Well, it's already got Aim True, so we're just going for the
Oh,
extra
it does.
speed.
Yeah.
Maybe we should go with
Possibilis.
Possibilis, possibly. Who's going to be our gladiator?
I don't even know any of the gladiators, but we're almost down to a minute left. Yeah, I don't know. It's all aim true, so it actually isn't too bad. They're going to be expecting. You know what though? Alpha looks like a pretty good one, just because she's got shield. So if they do throw some thorns up front, throw that on there.
And she can attack from any position, so that brings repair into the game as well, right? Or Tortesian fighter.
Just go ahead and pick something because we're getting running out of time, and I'm like watching on
a delay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all right. I'm going to go something like this. Stack a whole bunch of Demoralize. Forget. Oh, we don't even get to watch it. Oh, man. All right, you got one more chance to tell me what to do. Cripple and Trample. So, yeah, I feel like this is my
actually, so
it's only 23.
Modern only?
It's only 23 mana, though. And I'm going to...
Cripple, I always try to go for speed and just make them not hit me.
Dang it, Chorus Band.
Speed and phase.
Speed and phase. That seems very RNG. Let's go Biz Kitty and Water.
So you can't like use Almo, can you?
But I can use Juno Sharnus.
Okay.
He's pretty dodgy.
He's a dodgy bloke. Do you have any
Swiftness is what we're looking for, right? There's a few. There's one. There's an amplify, but there's no point using it. What about an immunity? That seems like a great thing to put in my front row, considering cripples. Oh, I can use Almo. Why don't I use Almo instead?
no damage?
No damage. Okay, 2 mana. Well, I think for us, because he can empower Sharnus and that precious Naga Assassin. And then we'll throw in this Kelp Initiate here, and then we'll do Headwinds here because we are bad at the game. And they went with Kitty. And
Ooh.
we don't have a battle button, so we'll reload that page. Cripple shouldn't apply to immunity.
It doesn't.
Now, oh, they didn't go a kitty. They went a Kellia. I was looking at the wrong way around. I was looking at it upside down. Enrage is really annoying. Oh no.
Yeah. Dang.
Why do they always hit? But that cleanse, not cleanse, that triage, keeping that Oceanus alive, it's pretty nice. But it's not going to keep him alive for very long. Where's a long time before Kelly is going to be in wild? Too long of a time. Now we're going to get double poisoned or possibly even afflicted. And it's over. So far we've managed to win one out of our 8 brawl battles, even with the theater of opening up 4 packs to try and help me be better at brawl battles. The Roaring Twenties Guild is plumb last in the brawl by a significant margin. How many battles do we still have left to submit? Not a great deal either, so that does not bode well at all. But you know what? I don't care. We have a castle, and people really should have voted Clip of the Week for that castle. I don't even know how many votes it got. I'm gonna go.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna go make nasty comments about the other clips of the week now that are in there, and be like,
you know what?
Why?
Well, you know,
why?
It's interesting. We don't have a town
Well,
hall tomorrow.
it just means we get 2 weeks until the judgment,
Yeah, so-
right? And then 1,000
Right.
SPS prize, right?
Yep.
Or do we have 2 winners?
Well, it's gonna be 2 weeks worth, and that's all gonna be decided 1 week. You know.
Right.
Yeah.
So we've got 11 votes here. For...
Actually, which way should I do it? I mean, should I just go ahead and do 2 weeks at a time, or for this time, and then give the winner 1,000 SPS instead of just
Whatever.
double the prizes?
Whatever helps me win.
Oh, nothing's gonna help you win.
Yeah, no,
You're
you're
not
right.
very exciting.
I
You're not very
know.
exciting.
We just need.
We gotta show this stuff.
We
We
need.
gotta show this to thousands of people.
We need 3 more votes on our clip to be Clip of the Week right now, because the highest clip had 14 votes.
No, so it's not the highest, dude. It's not the highest voted.
I thought it was the highest voted.
We take the top five highest voted clips,
Oh, then I'm in.
and then the top 5 get in. So if you are the top 5, then you're guaranteed to get at least 200 SPS.
Nice.
Well, whoever submitted it is.
Nice. Well, we've got this one here where apparently they use the magic powers of Uwu.
Nice. Yo, Thunderstruck, congratulations. Ooh.
Let's make it full screen.
Congratulations, you are the owner of a brand new... I saw something else in there.
Oh, yeah, the University of
Gold full.
Okay, well,
Yo,
we've seen like 400 clips of the week that have like amazing reactions to things. Like, we need to move away from reactions.
I'm so glad that
Just
we
the feeling
summoned
of
up
it.
the powers
Like,
of
I-
Splinterlands.
The vibe, man.
Yeah.
Summoned all
Like,
the
if you're
powers
if
of
you
Praetoria.
if you're looking for a model clip of the week, sure, that fits the definition. But aren't we looking to push boundaries?
Just that kind of bathrobe chilling and playing vibe.
Is this one from Jim? Yeah, this is one from Jim. I like Jim. I'm gonna go watch Jim's clip.
How much is he? How much is he?
Did he correctly predict what he's getting?
Zybel.
He looks very distressed at that value of that card. This is why I love Jim. He's so genuine in his reactions. I feel like he'd be a terrible poker player.
Yeah.
I don't think that one would be conveyed very well on the town hall, because of the fact that, you know, his little webcam thing is tiny and whatever. So that was the vote that we had from Street Streams. Try saying that 14 times quickly.
Just say Josh.
That was the one from Josh. There is my one with the castle, which, how many people clipped? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The fact that 5 different people clipped my clip has got to count for something. And I think it's the only...
I mean, it counts for diluting the votes, yeah.
if you aggregate the votes, you know, it's fine, right? But, you know, I can't actually remember how I reacted, so I'm going to go relive the moment now. Place here in the Roaring Twenties, apparently. Oh, did we get the... We got the castle, Matt. We got the castle in our guild plots. We are the kings of Region 29.
Oh, wow, look at that. Can you
Holy
believe it?
crap.
You got a castle.
Wow, I'm amazed.
We didn't expect that, did we?
Look how
Matt?
amazed you are. Like, Matt in the audience was like more excited than you are.
Yeah.
Speechless.
I should have had him on Discord. At the same time, he told me that he squealed like a little girl. And I'm sure you've heard Matt Clark speak before. Where are my emotions? Look, I've had this medical procedure performed called a frontal lobotomy, and it renders me incapable of emotions. That's where they are. Yeah, I'm just too serious. I'm too grounded, man. I'm too grounded. I'm too balanced. No, I was talking to a friend the other night, and they use the term emotionally constipated. And would you feel like that's a good way to describe me, Ron?
I don't know about that. I would just say you've overdosed on chill pills.
I don't take any chill pills. I don't know. I'm like just so unfazed by everything. I'm very nihilistic.
Chill pill is a metaphor.
Yeah. The reaction is too much. Well, I don't know. I think I'm a very balanced person. Very balanced. Except for when I win and lose. That's balanced in the wrong side of the ledger as far as I'm personally concerned. So we're playing ranked. We've got Fury, Reverse Speed, and Tramplings. I think it's time for Jared Scar. Maybe I'm hyped when I'm drunk. I don't drink. Well, I don't drink anymore. I used to drink.
Not after that last incident.
Well, the last incident was my in-laws' 60th birthday, where I bought them a fairly substantially expensive bottle of rum because they enjoy rum and I enjoyed rum. And note the past tense. And we drank the rum, the very expensive, very delicious, very smooth rum. And
wait, you're not going Jared's car?
I am. I clicked phone high in error. But I'm trying to think of... Yeah, I'm trying to think of who else has trample in the Splinter.
It's still modern, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Rick's got all my non-modern cards. I think this might be the way to go.
I pull up the Sacred Unicorn here, but
I miss the Sacred Unicorn. They're a great card.
You know, on this, I would probably... You've got the... oh, wait. Do you have any... Oh, no, it's Fury rule set, too. Never mind. Like, I would taunt the back line, usually. Let Jared Scar just trounce the front line and get all that stuff.
I've just got to interrupt. And Walk the Grid is like showing the fact that they live in Queensland. I love Bundy rum. So I don't know if the legend of Bundy rum has spread as far as your parts of the world they're on, but it's not rum. It's kind of like it's a spirit drink that wants to pretend to be rum, but it's violence fuel basically. People drink it and they turn into violent maniacs. Yes, Big Barger, Bundy rum, Bundaberg rum from the town of Bundaberg in Queensland.
It just sounds like cheap.
Yeah, and I really wish that they weren't part of Australia with that reputation. They can secede for all I care. As a South Australian, I will say this because I'm too far away. I'll buy some now. Where are you then, Bar Supermanny? Is this an option thing? Yes, violent maniacs as opposed to calm maniacs or balanced maniacs. That cleanse from that Truth Seeker is doing some nice stuff. It's doing some really nice stuff. Yeah, you could probably pick it up in the UK. All you need to do is stand at the airport and take a blood sample from anyone claiming to travel to the UK from Australia, and eventually you'd have enough Bundaberg rum to make yourself a formal large bottle of the stuff to drink. I would not recommend actually doing that. Isn't Australia where Britain send their inmates or something? Yes, all parts of Australia except for South Australia. So it's easy to yell abuse from the castle parapet. Yes, it is, Jagged. Yes, it is. Yes.
So South Australia is just normal people?
Yeah. It was freely settled as opposed to the rest of Australia, which was Britain's penal colony.
Oh.
And then Tasmania was the prison within the prison. Now the tables have turned. He's king. Well, that was a win, so that was good.
Yeah, Jared Scar.
Yeah, I predicted correctly that he'd help us out. Penal, not penile, I don't care. You want me to say funny things on the stream, put them in the chat, and odds are I'll probably read them, because I don't process words before I read them. The UK players, his inmates, I mean his subjects. See, Ron's been remarkably well behaved on his streams. Our streams, because we live in communist Splinterlands TV. They're all our streams.
These are our streams.
I mean, I'm just a guest here on Rondon's stream. I was just filling in the silence until he arrived. Bundy, the hardest drink on the planet, get some OP rum. Yeah, anyway, I was telling the story about how I bought a very expensive bottle of rum, 60th birthday, special occasion, and I drank it and it was delicious, but the fact was that later in the evening it just evolved to the typical thing when people are drunk, with people shouting and yelling and carrying on and whatnot, and I'm like, but I wanted to appreciate this for the sophisticated and delicious beverage that it was, not for people to get rowdy and whatever. So I figured, what way to be further balanced than to be constantly balanced without alcohol in my system. Although I do know if there's a Splinterfest and we're both there, you're going to try and get me drunk. I just know, Ron. I just know you're going to try and do it. Just so you can see
everybody drunk.
If I change. You know what the best way to get to know someone properly is? It's to eat.
Don't say sauna.
No. It's to eat chicken wings with them, because it's a messy thing to do, and you can see how they react. Are they just gonna dig on into all those chicken wings and go crazy and then clean up, or are they gonna try and maintain some modicum of what's the word, dignity, and clean up as they go? And then you can very quickly determine what sort of person they are based on how they consume chicken wings. Me, I'm the person who doesn't bother cleaning up until I'm done, because what's the point of constantly cleaning?
I don't there's a balance, because I don't like grabbing my drink when my hands are just covered in sauce.
Okay.
So I'll clean up to get a drink. But other than that, no.
Why do you need a drink? It's just chicken wings.
I mean, I'll drink if I'm eating bread. Like it's.
I should have brought Jared Scar in this battle as well, but I saw the trample and I'm like, no, Jared Scar, you must save me. And now my Rooney has died twice, actually 3 times, 4 times. Thanks, Resurrect. I just fed Jared Scar. I'm like one of those really bad Dota players.
Oh, jeez. Why would you do that?
I just want to bring up people's trauma. You too, Lucian. You too. Bootops thought the same thing. I'm sorry to disappoint you all. It's not a hot tub stream.
Have you considered doing a hot tub stream?
That would involve me needing to obtain a hot tub.
I mean, you were talking about spending thousands on stupid lenses and stuff. Just spend thousands on installing a hot tub in your living room.
Not even in my living room, in my study.
In your study. Your wife will love it.
Thanks for the sub there, Lewis. 4 months. It's a long time. That's like 16 clips of the week that I haven't won that you've been subscribed for. One may have just finished. Oh, jagged. Hilarious. Once I run out of energy here, we're going to go into the Splinterlands Hive community and we're going to go see if we can curate some memes. Because every week I try and find memes that are Splinterlands related in that community, and every week I fail. Because no one seems to want to post memes to get, a couple of bits and pieces of Hive from my upvote. And they're foolish. Oh, Jagged did a meme. Excellent. See, they listen. They're a regular. This is going to be a terrible battle because it's Silent Summoners, equal opportunity, and everyone cannot play neutral creatures. So I'm thinking that with equal opportunity, we should be using Jared Scar. Absolutely, we should. But we're going to put him somewhere where he's not immediately attacked. In fact, we're just going to use our good old shield bearer man. Man, that's a lot of gold foil. I'm going to augment it with even more gold foil. Do I have any other gold foils I can play in this team? I've got so much mana. Actually, do you know how much mana I have? I have 11 mana. You know who costs 11 mana? Uriel. He's going on an opportunity.
Are you going to do it?
Yep.
Are you just toying with me?
I'm not toying with you. I'm doing it. I've got more gold than they do, therefore I win. Why would you bother playing Lily in Silent Summoners? At this point, it's just a flex, right? Poor Jared Scar. He didn't get the kill. I'm really glad I've got that Resurrect there. Uriel got the kill. What a kill stealer. There we go. So what we've learnt today is that Jared Scar is the ultimate in destroying the enemy technology.
And he's cheap.
Yeah.
How much is he going for right now? Like, you can get a max level for like $10 or something?
No.
Stupid like that?
He only costs 7 mana. He's cheap.
Oh, no, I'm just saying, like, how much does a max level cost?
Oh, this is going to be freaking outrageous. I almost swore on stream there. I almost did a U. But killing
don't do it me.
Killing back Jira in one hit, that just brings a smile to your face.
He's a savage.
What is Jared Scar's market value? We want to look at legendary, life, not gold foils. Maybe we want to look at gold foils. rewards. Well, you can get a gold foil Jared Scar for 83, or you can
Max?
get no per BCX.
Per?
So a max Jared
What?
Scar will be around $400.
What?
Yeah.
That's went way up. That has went way up.
Well, he's out of print now.
Yeah, but just
she,
barely.
I don't know. But you can get a regular Jared Scar for what? $42 max level?
What?
That's a bargain.
They were like $11 like a month ago or 2 months ago.
Did you hear about this land expansion?
Yeah.
Gold
is
foil
everything
cards equal best production?
Let me go look at my account and see what kind of
Because all these reward cards have gone zooms.
Holy crap.
Yes.
How is my divine healer worth $1,999? There is no way. I'm selling that.
The other thing that could be influencing this is the 30-day knockoff on the markets. So
Look
those
at that.
cards.
Divine healer, gold foil, not divine healer.
We're talking about alpha.
Yeah. Right. How?
It's because all the other listings expired on the market.
Oh yeah,
And,
that's right.
and Chris has gone up and gone, hey, I'm going to put this up at $2,000 and see if anyone buys. So if you put one up at $1,000, it'll cost you one DEC, and it'll burn that DEC. But it'll also have the effect of looking like a really great deal, and maybe you might trick some of the market making bots that are like, oh my god, something got listed on the market for half the price of something else, and you might make yourself $1,000. Because I know there are market bots out there that look for those discrepancies in pricing and just buy cards blindly. You could get lucky.
All right.
You
I'm
could
doing
get
it.
lucky.
I'm putting it for $998.
And then if it doesn't sell within 5 minutes, then list it for $500. And then if it doesn't sell within another 10 minutes, list it for $250. And see what happens.
Peak Monsters is saying that $998 for this is too low.
I wonder if there's any of my cards that are in a similar situation. Let me jump on over to Peak Monsters, because I don't really have all that many alphas or whatnot anymore. But I wonder if there's a card that I can experiment with that on. It'd probably need to be a gold foil. Maybe, I don't know. Let's go look. Alpha. See, all of my alpha cards are all delegated to Rick on the Mountain. So I can't exactly wrench them out from under his control. And the other thing is they are my biggest production point cards. So I don't really want to get rid of them either. Well, there's this giant rock. How much is this giant rock worth? It's a couple of BCX. Let's see. Sell. We're going to try and break the bots. Oh, it's only for 68 cents. That doesn't seem worth it.
68 cents?
Yeah, for a 3 BCX beta giant rock. What about this 2 BCX beta Rexy? What would that sell for? 42 cents. That doesn't seem worth a sale. That doesn't even seem like it's worth burning that one DEC.
Rexy is kind of
He's all right.
he's a great mascot. I'll give him
He
that.
is. His artwork is featured very front and center. Yeah, I'm looking at the promo cards as well. I'm like,
Rick's in the chat.
I know. He was saying on his stream earlier that he wouldn't be surprised if I undelegated the cards if I saw the way he was treating them. I just told him not to crease the edges, look after them, that sort of thing. As many encouraging words as I could utter through my typing. I'll give you 350 DEC for the Archmage Arius. My final offer.
Who are you talking to?
Lewis in the chat. Lewis88.
Oh, okay.
Anyone interested in an Archmage Arius? No, 350 DEC for the card. Clean. Transferred to me. I'm like a used car salesman trying to secure a trade-in right now.
And he will even let you visit the castle every once in a while. Oh, wow. Naga
Wow.
Assassin is up too. Like quite a bit.
Let's go have a look at some of these cards. I still like the Peak Monsters sorting when compared to the in-game market.
Yeah.
Okay, alpha cards. Cheapest alpha common is an animated corpse at 36 cents. Most expensive alpha common is, of course, a flesh golem at $2.25. But they've been known to be pricier than that.
Yeah.
There's 44 of them on the market. Let's have a look. And the most expensive one is 10 USD per BCX, $12.50 per BCX. Yeah. There's a lot of those that have probably disappeared from the market. But let's go in particular and look at reward cards, because those are the things that people remember fondly. Heatsmiths are starting to creep up there.
Starting to get hot.
Yeah. I enjoy the fact that Pellicor Deceivers are valued higher than Pellicor Mercenaries, because they're certainly not better in battle. Although with Astral Entity, they do have a fair bit more utility than what they once did, because there's the chance that they may potentially backfire. Good night,
You don't
Rick.
like the RNG, do you?
Enjoy. Well, I do like it because I really am a big fan of the backfire ability. But I wouldn't say that I dislike the RNG as much as Rick on the Mountain dislikes the RNG. That man's passion for hating the RNG, that's what gets him out of bed in the morning. That's what gets him to pull his socks up to his knees every morning, like enthusiastically bounding out of bed to, write theses on how bad the RNG is.
So do you think buying over 3,000 BCX of Pellicor Conjurers was a good deal?
Which one's the Conjurer? The white one? The Life Splinter one? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. There's still 10,000 of them on the market.
Yeah.
What about in bulk buy? You can still get a max one for $6.40, which is an absolute steal, I feel.
I bought up a bunch of them just because I was just like, I use this card all the time.
Well,
and
you know what I ended up buying a bunch of?
What?
Other than land, of course. If I change this filter to owned, and then we go to epic cards, there's a couple of cards that I bought a bunch of. I just need to scroll a little bit. Tidebiter. Look at this.
Oh yeah, Tidebiter.
How many max Tidebiters is that? I lost count while I was scrolling. There's 18 max Tidebiters in my collection. I don't understand how he'd bite the tide though.
I call him Pillow Biter.
Pillow Biter? Maybe. Oh, there's the in joke. He was consuming Tide Pods, so he's a Tide Biter. I wonder if that's in his lore. In his Control F pod. Oh, such a missed occasion. Such a missed opportunity there.
You could just inspect element, put it in there, and then take a screenshot, and then just act like it was always in there, or be mad at Nate, be like, "You guys removed it. I got proof it used to be in there."
I'm trying to think of how it could be implemented into the lore. Tidebiter was once a human. He was a sailor who loved the seas, and all of his adventures were successful due to his powerful water mana spells. As major and captain of his ship, he commanded a great respect and admiration. When a vampire attack caught his ship on the open ocean. What are vampires doing in the middle of the ocean?
Right?
What is this lore? were they sitting there with dice, and each side of the dice had some mythical creature, and it's like, and they were attacked by a dragon in the floor of the casino at the arena.
Like Mad Libs.
It's just constant dice rolls for every next word. The storm raged. In a flash of lightning, he saw a smaller ship ahead. Nah, there's no potential. Blood will stain the water this night. No, blood will stain our clothes this night. We can only save them through the power of the tide. That would be a good way to do it. There's no garlic in the ocean. No, there is garlic in the ocean. There is. But yeah, that wasn't the card that I even wanted to talk about before I got distracted, but it was a pleasant distraction. Epic reward. Where are we? So Jin Renova was one that I looked at and I was like, yeah, you're pretty good. I'll pick up a few gold foil variants of you. So I did. And you know, my regular watchers are like, God, man, just get to the card that you're talking about. We all know what it's going to be. I thought I grabbed more of the regular foil Jin Renovas, but no, I was wrong. Yeah, my castle is in the water, but my castle isn't a castle, it's a keep. There we go, Ron. Do you see it? Do you see the one of these is not like the other? I'll let the stream catch up.
Oh yeah, your Uraeus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now I'll scroll. It's beautiful stuff.
It is beautiful.
There's enough for me to have one on every single plot of my land.
See, I don't know. I don't have the big money like you.
Well, these were only $5 each at the time that I picked them up, and I thought, so modern sandworm for $5? Why not? Because sandworm's going out of modern circulation when Rebellion comes out, right?
Yep.
And what's sandworm doing to the world these days? Granted, sandworms are common and cost significantly more mana.
It does significantly more damage.
Well, that can be debatable because the poison does a fair bit of damage. 41 cents for a sandworm.
Yeah, they're not too bad. I bought one not too long ago. Got it leveled up pretty decently. I'm not like maxed out pierce and snaring people, but
Oh, now that's a card that I always had high hopes for. This card, the Raging Impaler. Yeah, it was a nice little beta card.
Apparently the bots didn't take my bait.
Oh, that's a tragedy. I didn't take it either because I didn't buy it. Because I could have been like, hey guys, look at this great deal.
It's a steal. Yeah, why don't you get your
why don't you get your own divine healer? Big Barger, yeah. I was on a stream when I bought most of those Tide Biters. I'm like, why are these less than $5? This doesn't make sense that they're less than $5. And I bought them all until they were $5.
Seems reasonable.
It seemed reasonable, but I don't know. I'm pretty glad that I did get them though, because my land is mostly underwater. So my here tract. Look at all these little flags here. Yeah.
Why would you do that?
Wow. Why would Nate do this to me? He designed the map. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
I can't believe he did that.
We need to get him on here. He's got like crimes against my humanity to answer for. So I think I got pretty lucky with my land claims.
Oh yeah, you need oyster.
Oysters.
You're gonna
Yeah, I need oysters.
Oyster Rotwell.
Yeah. Um, I've got 2 swamps down in the southernmost part of my land. So that's great. But I think I did better than the RNG when it came to the land. Are there any memes for my water empire? I don't know, because I constantly tell people that I can't swim. So that is a fact. So I got a legendary natural lake. I got really lucky with my epics. I got an occupied epic. So that's going to be great. But it's on a plains. What are the land bonuses for plains? I hope I've got enough stuff to give the land bonuses to that one. I should look that up. Explore land calculator. So epic, occupied, plains. So that gives 100% boost to SPS. If I put my explorer title on there and I use my epic totem and I put my regular Rooney on there.
I think Bootops wants to make a Rondon meme.
Well, he can do that. I'm giving the people time before I go over there.
Go over where?
Onto the Splinterlands community on Hive. Oh, cool.
Oh, yeah.
So I need life or dragon. Well, this bodes really well for me because I have a legendary gold 4BCX dragon card. And then I have another legendary gold 4BCX dragon card. If I go back over to here.
Why don't you put your Uriel the Purifier on there?
No. I'm doing
He's the best work.
I'm doing the sorting here. So I've got an alpha clay golem, 2 legendary dragons. Oh wow, that plot's going to be insane. Because I've almost got complete max bonus potential on that plot for SPS farming. Let's bring this out in a window so I can see what I'm doing here. So there's 2 gold dragons that I can put there. Life also gets a bonus. So legendary gold 4BCX. Then I've got my alpha rare. Regular life with 86 BCX. And then, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4.
But then Rick isn't going to have your clay golem.
He's aware of this.
Oh, wow.
Then we have our untamed rare gold shield bearer, who is from Lifetown. So we'll make this big again. Totem encounter of 0.15% an hour. That's 55,400 production points on that piece of land. I wish I could define the card ID on this tool and then exclude. Do I start making a spreadsheet now?
Oh, yeah.
Because
You're
that's
going to need a spreadsheet and some pivot tables.
because I feel like this is going to be important to optimize for later on. But
Yeah, I think people are going to figure this out once like they start filling out and go, oh, okay, I needed that. Oh crap, I need that.
yeah,
And then all those cards are going to start getting bought up, and then that's whenever you don't want to be buying cards.
yeah, you're right. Let's open Excel.
You're going to be selling castles and stuff to pay for your keep.
Missing Rick's whale sounds. That was hilarious. I don't know if you were here for that, Ron. I was on Rick's stream, and he was asking me questions about how I was prepared for land and all that sort of stuff. And apparently he was playing the sounds of whale calls in the background while I was speaking. which I thought was just I couldn't hear these things, but it was just great. It was great. I might actually use the power of peak monsters to go my land. Oh, come on, Jarvie. You don't have an export as CSV option here, but you've got it on the other thing. Oh, man. Jarvie.
Wow.
Jarvie, what
Jarvie.
sort of data nerd do you think you are? I'm going to go post in the Peak Monsters Discord complaining now.
Do it right now.
I'm doing it right now.
And tag him. And say Ron is very disappointed in you.
I see Lewis is in there as well. Oh, wait, I shouldn't post in the support channel. I should post in the suggestions channel.
This is support. No, this is support.
At Jarvie, why can't I export my land collection as a CSV? I can't possibly or reasonably manage my land holdings without it being in the CSV. Please implement this or suffer
Tell him Ron
the
Don
wrath
has
of
two.
Rondon.
Rondon has 2 common tundras that he needs to export.
He has 2 common tundras that he can't export as a CSV and is very upset. Premium Peak
Perfect.
Monsters feature. I can't afford Peak Monsters Premium. What do you think I am? Made of money? I can't afford this stuff. It's extortion.
Perfect. All right, now we wait.
He's probably asleep, right? He lives in the Midwest, yeah?
I think he's I think he's like Pacific time, so it's like maybe not though. I don't know. Don't know where he lives. For some reason I was thinking like Utah. but
Yeah,
maybe not.
I know he travels a lot for his work as a photographer, so he could be anywhere in the States at any moment. He is everywhere. I'm living in Peak Monsters, but no. What we're going to do is go Legendary Epics, because I probably want to... Your occupied lands get you SPS. Your magical lands contribute to the Secret of Praetoria. Your natural lands contribute to just general resource production. And your castles and keeps do other stuff.
There we go. I think he's gonna be. I just sweetened the deal.
So for those of you who aren't in the Peak Monsters Discord, we're just being trolls now. I suggest you make this a premium option. I will pay heavily, and so will Holozor. I won't pay heavily. I'll just go to the API endpoint myself and get the data. I just wanted the convenience of clicking a button and not having to go to the API myself. Well, I only hold a 1/30th stake in a castle. I don't actually own a castle. I've only got my humble little lake keep, my keep that's under the water.
Was this a multi-sig wallet or something?
No, I've got the keys for the guild, the guild account,
Then
and so does Matt
you've got a
Clark.
castle.
Well, yes, but I also have the wrath of a Matt Clark who knows where I live, Cryptomancer, who's one of our Splinterlands developers in the guild, Michael B, who's one of the biggest whales in Splinterlands as well in my guild. You know, there's a lot of there's a lot of people I could agitate if I were to do that. Ironically, they would probably also be the person to buy the castle and then be mad about it being sold from the guild. But would the proceeds from the sale of the castle allow me to squirrel myself away, fake my own death or something like that? I think not. I think not. It would make one of those interesting stories. I don't know if you ever read all those articles about EVE Online where people invested heavily in like these massive capital starships and stuff, and stuff that's worth many hundreds of thousands of dollars and whatnot. And these elaborate raids or spy things are planned and they get taken down from the inside. Did Lewis just pay for my Peak Monsters premium? Like, you really didn't need to do that. You are aware of how much DEC I am. I just pretend to be poor.
Wait, what?
I didn't even know you could pay for Peak Monsters premium for other people. It says subscription none. Did you do it with an O instead of a 0? Do I have to log in on my fake Holozor account?
Oh, he sent you the tokens.
I'm going to send them right back to you because I don't need them.
So you have the fake Holozor account?
Yeah. I finally registered the one with the O instead of the 0.
I wish I would have done that with my account. People have sent it over to that. Like, so actually, someone was creating fake profiles of everybody, like same username and everything.
Yeah.
And like farming upvotes. That was their grandmaster plan, was to farm upvotes.
Gotcha.
And they took my name and did that. And then since then, like, people have sent some like HBD and stuff over to it, thinking it was me.
That feels like a real shame. I know that for a while, when we used to have the domain as steammonsters.com from the dark days of prior blockchains gone past, that Matt Clark, again, this man is a genius. He registered the domain Steam Monsters with a single M instead of a double M, because you go Steam Monsters, and then he set a redirect with his promo code to the real Steam Monsters website and got so many promo code referral affiliate rewards. And I was like, that's super, super smart.
Wow.
All right, so we've got the PKM here. How much PKM is it for a Splinterlands Peak Monsters premium subscription? Let's go profile. Upgrade.
So birds.
463. Well, 470. Okay, if you send me 470, we're going to give someone 470 PKM. I mean, Ron, you said you'd pay heavily. Do I just send it to Javi as I'd be like, yo, this is my payment for the CSV button? I will send you 1 PKM every day until this feature is implemented.
That's a disincentive for him to implement it. Then he's like, I'll wait a year.
Send it to Bootops. You've got to give me a reason to send it to Bootops. Actually, you know what? Let's go into the Splinterlands community on Hive and just send it to a random person. 4? Why am I -4? What's negative 4?
That other thing. That other tab.
Which tab?
Peak Monsters tab?
Peak Monsters tab? Profile? No. Rexy Rancher -4. That's my account tier.
What?
Yeah, you get account tiers on Peak Monsters for doing market activity.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you're a Rexy Rancher.
Yeah, what are you?
I don't know.
Well, go look.
At me. I don't know.
I don't know if I can. Let's go. Rondon.
Just change your Holozor in the top to Rondon.
No, you can't look at it. I can see your sad clown with the Jesus halo of barbed wire.
That's not a Jesus halo.
What is it then?
Oh, maybe it is, but I don't call it that.
It's a crown of thorns, right?
Julia made me that. Maybe that, like, basically took a negative image of me and then drew all that. I don't know why. She did. It was cool, and I liked it, so I made it my profile picture.
It's a nice image.
What do I do? So go to profile?
Yeah.
I'm a happy shaman.
Are you -1, -7, negative whatever?
-3.
-3. Okay. Yeah. Oh, Bootops is a Rexy Rancher as well. What if I sell my Rexy? Then I'm no longer a Rexy Rancher. But yeah, let's go to the Splinterlands community on Hive. And instead of giving it away to someone in Twitch, we'll reward someone who's made some memes. Oh, hey, look, someone listened. Lewis listened. There's a meme. How do you get that much auto votes in such a short period of time? You're just too popular, Lewis. Too popular.
You just be around and talk to people. And
Yeah,
who's his top vote?
I've been doing that for a while. Jeff Jago.
Oh yeah, he's been
Oh,
around for a while.
look at this one. Sea Stalker banned from Ocean. Oh, my people have arrived. Okay. Holizor, you have to search properly. There are Splinterlands memes everywhere. Well, yeah. Yeah. Happy Easter. Thanks, Ron, as well. I don't know. I think this Lewis guy's pretty good. We should send him the PKM, don't you?
I think he wins. Yeah.
There is no beard in this image.
Yeah.
I'm nowhere to be found. I'm off to read. And look at this, talking about engaging. I'm off to read Jagged's post about the Sea Stalker being banned from the sea. And then hopefully your followers will go discover Jagged's work.
Yeah, all those auto voters.
Yeah. Look, I'm
Look at you.
I'm being optimistic.
Look at you using HTML instead of Markdown. I like you.
Yeah, HTML's like in my muscle memory.
Yeah, no, me too. It feels like typing with my left hand like drawing with my left hand when I use Markdown.
The Old Post Illustrated Weekly Newspaper. Stalker banned from the ocean. In a series of unfortunate events, the Sea Stalker is now banned from entering the Colossus Ocean. The ocean is now out of bounds for the time being. A series of restraining orders may follow to restrict the Stalker's access to the hunting grounds around Pretoria. Cecilia refused to comment. It is believed that she plans to appeal the restraining order. There is speculation that the case was initiated by a fisherman's clan wanting to gain a lucrative hold upon valuable hunting grounds. Previously, local fishing clans have tried to claim damages for fishing nets and boats that have been damaged over recent years. Oceans have the right to tide and wake to shore. Wow, that's really poetic. That's super poetic.
That sounds like Chat GPT.
I don't know.
That sounds like Chat GPT.
The case against the Sea Stalker seemed to stem from a belief that the ocean has a sentience that deserves respect and the freedom to go about its business without being stalked. That doesn't sound like ChatGPT. The defense argues that the claims are absurd and has the backing of several river nymphs who claim that they deserve protection before watery space. Go to page 3 to see River Nymphs Gone Wild. We're page 3.
Page 3.
See, these are the sorts of things we need to include on the Hive blockchain. The ChatGPT cannot match my schmoves. Schmoovness. I also saw this post here, an offer to streamers. I don't know if this person is in the stream right now, but hi guys, bots and goblins. Since Splinterlands TV started, we have enjoyed countless hours of entertainment and gameplay, and sometimes there's also giveaways. I decided to write this post, recommended by JB Saints, who is here, in order to propose an offer to the streamers. Currently, I have 2 Rooney that are slacking off on OpenSea. My offer to streamers is the following. I can delegate one of these Rooney for you to use in your accounts and your streams. Delegation period. The Rooney will be delegated to your account until another streamer asks for it, or I have to use it for land. For the current time, I only ask double the Ethereum fees for assigning and disassigning at the end of delegation. You can see in the image below that the ETH transaction is equal to 2.82 euro, so that much DEC. Totaling 6,630 DEC. I request that the streamers tell me when they're going to stream. I want to see these rascals fighting and tell me what they think about the card, just out of curiosity. Streamers can choose which one they want according to availability. I'll also try to keep it assigned the most time possible. So this guy here is really
sounds like a good offer.
super supportive of our streamers. And what really impresses me is it's not a name that I've noticed in Twitch chat.
Right?
Yeah. And JB Saint's in the chat, if this is a scam, I'm screwed. Maybe this is Maui's account. It's a Maui alt. But it seems like a legitimate offer. Let's go look at their collection. Peak monsters, my cards, replace name. Who is this benevolent whale?
With 2 Rooney? How many Rooney do you have?
I have 1 Rooney.
That's it?
Yeah.
What is wrong with you?
Let's see. Do they have the Rooney assigned to their account? Well, they've got one of a different Rooney from what they've depicted. But they've got 2 Lux Vegas. That's a lot of stuff. I don't have 2 Lux Vegas. I can put 2 SPS towards. What are
so
we putting?
Holozor, I'm fading fast here, man. I'm gonna have to go off.
Oh, that's okay, man. That's okay. It's been a pleasure having you. It's made my stream pretty enjoyable.
Yeah, you know, I try to do what I can. But listen, you have a great stream, and if you just stay in the streamer chat like this, then yeah, I might jump in again. Who knows?
Well, I'm only here for another 40 minutes.
No, I'm saying like for future streams.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
make it a habit.
Yeah, I figured, other people might get lonely and they want to come and join me. Can
That's
we
what that channel's there for.
Can we bring Lewis in, or does he have to be a streamer, or do I just jump into the public voice chat instead and
You can just jump
take
in the
that
public
risk?
one.
Yeah, I'm going to do
I'm
that.
not quite sure if you might be able to drag people. Let's try it. Let's try to drag me into here.
All right, Lewis, do you want to jump on the Splinterlands TV Discord and I can bring you in? No, I can't drag Ron in.
You can't drag me.
No, I can't drag you in, so I just came on over.
I dragged you over. Don't take credit for that. I did that.
I don't know. It was a fever dream of clicks.
Okay.
And you know what's really great about this? The chat haven't been asking and pleading for giveaways this whole time. I think they've been genuinely engaged by our content. I know.
Wow.
That's amazing. Well, perhaps they haven't been genuinely engaged.
I have seen a lot of ruses in chat.
I wonder how many of them are bots. But hey, if people have been active in the last 10 minutes, they're going to get rewards.
For you, dude. You got to check the meme.
I will. We're going to do the rapid fire right now, though. What's Carlo? What are you getting? Hey, Lewis.
All right.
Welcome.
Hey, hello.
Hello. You guys have a great night or day or whatever it is for you. And,
It's midday.
It's 7.
But I just woke up 1 hour.
It's
just 1 hour before.
It's 7 to 8 p.m. in the evening here. So 7 to 8. So Cots Carlo, there you go. You got a Varuz or a Vry or a Vri or whatever we're going to call these guys. All right, that was 6. Now we're going to go 5. Ghostly BG, they're a real person. Let's go have a quick look at this Butops meme. Stop with the scrolling so I can see it. I'm always afraid when I click on a link from Butops. Rondon having a show with Jim. Rondon having a show with Holozor. Oh, look at that. We're wearing the bow ties. Ron's gone now. That's unfortunate. Look. 3 out of 10. That's all I'm commenting. And we'll give him a 30% vote for that.
Oh wait, I'm giving some vote love as well. I'm gonna join your curation process now.
Oh, excellent. I've started manually curating on Hive again, because what I used to do was just lease out my Hive power on delease. But I figured I want to go reward people more actively than just have some Hive fall into my wallet every day. And it's been really rewarding. I know that a lot of people tend to, and I'm going to be really fancy here and not use the word, but people tend to defecate on Hive a lot for it being full of very poor quality content. But I've been going through new every day, not just in the Splinterlands community, but other communities as well. And there's been a lot of really high quality art that I've stumbled across, and my academic background is in art. But there's also been a lot of high quality just writing that I've come across as well. Not fiction, just non-fiction, people telling stories about their life and all that sort of stuff. And that's what I really love to see. I don't even bother going to the trending page anymore. I'm sick of seeing posts about the platform.
I'm really enjoy travel posts, since I like to travel to Thailand, and I was using the travel community to search for places where I can go, just the pin map on map. So basically, I just go on the map, say, okay, this looks like a nice spot, and this is that are nice articles and posts, and where. So I have, I don't know, 3 weeks, and just pick some random places in that area where people from Hive post about it.
Yep.
And join them.
That's a good way to do it. Hey, Yummy T Kritisai, welcome. I loved Rondon's comment in the chat. My academic background is in memes. He went to meme school. So, Ghostly BG, you got a Vruz. I think there's literally thousands of Vruz on our giveaway account here. So, Daru, congratulations. You're about to get another Vruz to add to the one you won on Rick's stream earlier. Oh, you got a gold Vruz. Congratulations. You're going to have to make some sacrifices now and figure out how do you convert gold Vruz to regular Vruz to level up your Vruz.
That's around $7 right now, isn't it?
I've got no idea what it is. Lyria has a request for RC leasing on Hive Engine. You know what? I don't even need to receive anything to give you some resource credit lease, because honestly, I think it's physically impossible, other than listing and delisting my cards multiple times a day, for me to run out of resource credits. So, what is your Hive username? Lyria, let me know, and I will delegate some resource credits to you.
I can do this as well. I made it since where the resource credits came out. A lot of people renting cards run out of RC, and it was crazy. And currently I have over 230 different persons I delegate resource credits, because I have, I don't know, 60,000 Hive power.
Yep.
And this is a shit ton of resource credits I never use in my entire life.
Yeah, the only thing I like to use resource credits for is the account creation tokens. Which I've got 43 of them, and there's another account that I have access to that I think has hundreds of resource credits on there. I don't even know how many. It's been collecting account creation tokens for something like 3 or 4 years now. So
drains. creating an account by resource credits drains your resource credits down to 0, nearly.
Yeah. I think I used to be able to claim 3 at a time with my 10,000-ish Hive power. I used to have 30,000 Hive power, but I got powered down to put more stuff into Splinterlands because I couldn't resist.
You're addicted, right?
One day that Hive power will come back, right? But I've also been throwing funds into HBD as well.
Yeah, the 20% is very, very nice.
Yeah,
I like it. I have 1,422 account creation tokens left. So I make this since, I don't know, 3 years now.
So you started creating accounts. You created Lewis, then you created Lewis 1, then you created Lewis 2, and then you got to 88, and you're like, I think this one's going to be my account.
Yeah, I'm feeling fine with 88. Yeah.
All right. I think we can go give away another card. Bangsmith in Twitch, but Wangsmith, and Wangsmith is a name that I recognize from being around quite a bit. So I hope that is your real account name. Let's do a roll and see what you get. I'm sick of these Vraz. Look, are you surprised? It's another Vraz. That was giveaway number 3, 4. I don't know. I'm going to do one more, and it's Farfai. So Farfai, a few weeks back, won a gold foil Lily Shieldpaw from my stream. Yeah.
Holy, nice.
From this tool that we have.
I like this tool. I really like this tool. This is a very nice interface and very, very helpful for all those
2, 3, 4,
TV streamers.
5. So yeah, there was 5 giveaways done there. So we've got one final one to do. Mobitaire.
Who created this backend for?
So the spinner tool was made by, I think, Zertz, who's another one of our Splinterlands TV streamers, the guy who does Baron's Toolbox. He made the spinner tool, but URSol is doing some dev work on the back end of Splinterlands TV as well. So combination of those two fine human beings. And what is Mobitaire going to get? It is another Vraz. Axler Twin Blade, sorry. Yeah. I don't know why I get them confused.
Is only Russ inside the winning collection right now, or
no,
is there something else?
There's thousands of cards on the giveaway account. The only problem is that about 3,000 of them were Vraz.
so probably you get a Russ.
The odds are overwhelmingly in the favor of it being a Vraz. So do you have any land in Splinterlands? I see Boba Fett's joined us in this hangout channel as well. So it's becoming a party now.
Yeah, you can just check my account. So if you're interested in something, go to just Peak Monsters, go to
I need to go to a
my
collection.
profile and check my land.
Yes, I'll go to my land so I can use that URL. Are you prepared for your land? Do you have enough monsters, do you feel?
My collection. It's everything open, so you can just see. But yeah, I bought some cards as well. And
Okay,
I'm in Splinterlands since, I think, 2018 or 19. So basically at the start of Splinterlands. I was missing the Alpha edition, but I came in with the Beta edition.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, I have a lot of Beta cards and the following editions.
So you've got a lot of stuff in Region 81, in Track 7.
Because 81 is our Legendary Dragons region.
Ah,
basically,
gotcha.
This is the region for all. Legendary dragons. So we tend to have the production inside our guild.
So on the map, you guys have basically claimed as much of this Central Fire region as possible.
Yes.
It's almost dead center on the map as well.
We aim for Central Fire.
The Roaring 20s, which is my guild, we're over here. So I've got my tract in Region 40. And then Matt Clark and Cryptomancer collectively have this little blob of land between regions 33 to 39, I think, between the two of them. And Michael B claimed in around here as well. And then the lucky castle that we got dropped last week was in region 29. I believe that's going to be it there. No. It's not owned by me. It's owned by the Roaring Twenties account. Because what we did when we set up our guild was we had a 100,000 DEC entry fee to join the guild, with the view that you own your seat in the guild and you can exchange that. And Matt basically took some of those entry fees and bought land early when
Okay.
land was still available. So he bought 30 plots, and last week I opened those 30 plots on stream and managed to pop the castle in the tract out of those 30 that we had, which was amazing. And then I went and opened my land and still did okay, I think.
Yeah, we will see how this works out, especially if you have one plot in this region and one plot in this region, and I don't know if you have to carry out some resources from one spot to another spot, and
Yeah.
how long it will take the time to bring that
So
resource from spot A to spot B.
my land's pretty close to each other. Most of it's over here. Even if I just look at the tract, region 40 rather, which I'll click on to do that, my land plot in tract number 7 is pretty close to my actual tract.
Wow.
As
Sweet.
well. So it's only 3 plots away, the loose plot that I claimed.
Are you fine with all those
Lakes and rivers and
your results in
in my surveying, I think I
Yeah.
think I did better than average doing the claim. So I got 1 legendary lake, and in terms of epics I got 5. Yes, 5. One of them being an occupied epic, which is pretty rare. I think that's like 0.15% of all
that-
land plots.
I think the occupied epic is a little bit more worth than the legendary because it's occupied.
Yeah.
And this is I think this is gonna be your best plot you have at the moment.
Yeah. And then I got a fair few rares. How many is that? 20 rares, which is what, 20% of my land was rare, which is about right. Don't tell me that, Rivals. I'm going to have to change my name on the Splinterlands TV Discord if we're about to hit peg. No. It still needs to go up another 8%. It's not close.
Yeah. we are on a good way. If I see the chart of the last 90 days, DEC prices just rising.
Well, I think I'm not really a technical analysis sort of person. I think it's more to do with the fact that the utility is being increased.
Yeah, give it more 1 month or 2 months, and we are back to pack. I think.
I would just, I think we'd already be back to peg if we didn't invent DECB. Because
Oh yeah,
I
missed that.
yeah, I
I
voted.
bought you left.
I actually voted against that proposal, but when it passed, I'm still going to take advantage of it because it makes sense to do so. Because the way I saw it was, well, if you want to get SPS burned for DEC, why would you invent DECB? Because I feel like we'd be at peg and we'd already have seen SPS commence burning if that was the case. But a significant chunk of DECB, 1.2 billion DECB is already in Null's ownership, so it's been used on land survey or on additional battles. So
1.2 out of 4 billion, right?
well, it says the total balance here is what, 20 billion?
Oh,
2 million K is 20 billion, yeah. I'm not so good when it's there, so but when we look at who's got that DECB, I think it's in responsible hands.
I think Vuctus, you can check the land, the region. It's the 83, I think. It's completely owned by Vuctus. It's also in Central Fire in the middle. And does he turn it over? No, it's not 83.
I just went and searched. So he has 4,207 deeds.
Oh yeah, 84.
7 of them are surveyed so far.
Yeah, it's the region 84. I think Vuctus also needs to survey them.
Yeah.
So basically, it's
So
going to be
he's
another
got
30 million.
he looks like he's got a tract in 73. then potentially region 78, 82, 84, 73, 78, 82, 84,
Yeah,
and a
this,
couple
this
of
guy's
plots.
killing. This guy's killing everything. He's buying
Yeah.
so much gold foils, and he have to buy so much gold foils to harvest a lot of stuff.
So if we go back and look at that top holders, we'd expect their collection power. Wow. The
Is there land? Is there a top holder in land we can just check out?
it's a bit difficult to do the way the API is structured. That tab which Vuctus's land was on has actually made my browser unresponsive now because it's got so much data on it.
You need more RAM.
I've got 64 gig of RAM and a 5950X, so I've got a pretty serious PC.
We have 128 gigs of RAM.
I've got 128 gigs in my home server. It's in a different room. That one, but AM4 doesn't really play well with more than 4 sticks of RAM because most of the motherboards have 4 sockets. But it was better to have lower latency RAM. Now let's go have another quick look and see if there's more Splinterlands memes that have been posted in a flurry. It doesn't look like it, but we should probably pick a winner for the PKM that you sent me because, like, I've got 4.6 million DEC. I could go get Peak Monsters Premium if I wanted to. I just don't want to.
At the start of Peak Monsters Premium, you got a free month.
Yeah, I experienced that, and I thought it was amazing. Okay. But most of my purchases I would do through Monster Market to get the DEC back.
What I'm currently using the PKM or the Peak Monsters Premium is just have the auto rental thingy. So I have on my rental account, I have all my cards on the rental, and it's going to be managed by Splinterlands, by Peak Monster itself. Mm-hmm. And I have 25,000 relisting thingies for free in a month. So basically, Peak Monsters is paying for that instead of I have to pay.
We've got a keyword of gimme PKM. I've just typed that in there. I'm going to mark myself ineligible, so we'll have people doing a keyword here.
I'm not going to join that.
Oh, it'd be hilarious if you won your own PKM though. So we'll let people do that for a little bit. But yeah, it's going to be really interesting. I don't know if you were here when I was putting together that little land calculator to figure out what of my cards are going to go on my occupied land. So my Epic Occupied is on the Plains, and the Plains gets a bonus from Dragon and Life creatures.
Oh yeah. So
if I jump back over to my collection and then I go Life and Dragon, it almost couldn't be more perfect if I sort by production power.
How big is a PP?
I've got a pretty large collection of cards. I did the wrong thing there. I did neutral and Life. So I've got an Alpha Clay Golem, which has 11,000 production points. So I'm almost perfectly set up for that land plot for Epic Occupied. I could probably add another legendary gold foil, but I'd need to get one from Life or Dragon Splinter. But I already had a Void Dragon, a Desert Dragon, and Adelaide Brightwing, and I've had this Shield Bearer for ages from Untamed. So that works really well.
Is it right that the Splinterlands team is going to discuss, or especially Jabbermut and Aggroad, they're going to pump up the Tundras? So basically they will get a decent fix for the for the 5% instead of 10%?
Yeah, I think so. Because, I mean, at the same time, Tundra is probably a bit difficult to work on. So I think... Yeah. Particularly when they were talking on the town hall of it being a little bit like Civilization, which is a game that I've played so very, very much of. When you move your workers across Tundra, they move very slowly. when you want to try and build something on tundra, it doesn't have as much production as it would be if it was built on plains, and there's not much application that I can think of that, other than perhaps a seed bank that you could build on tundra, that would be advantageous to do so. I'm thinking of real world parallels here. But yes, I think it's not a problem that I need to solve for myself, because I don't think I got any tundra.
Any tundra.
No, I don't think so. I think my land is...
There's another one with 5%. It's
I've got 2 swamps.
the canyon.
I've got no tundra. Did I get any canyon? No, I didn't get any canyon. I didn't get any mountains. I got 16 plains, 3 rivers, 78 lakes, and my keep is in a lake, which I think is hilarious.
Yeah, unlucky you don't got the castle.
Yeah, it was already claimed when I claimed my tract, because I wanted to wait until my stream to do my claiming. It would have been a 1 in 10 chance if I did it immediately, but I feel like it was more appropriate to just do it on the stream. So yeah, here's my keep. It looks like it's by a lake, but I want to say it's in the lake because it's surrounded by more lake.
Wow, it's a beautiful location with a waterfall in the background.
Yeah, and the way they've done this is that every lake plot sort of seems unique. I mean, here's a different piece of artwork for this lake. They've actually gone through and made sure there's
underwater.
A great deal of variation. That one's, on the edge of a lake. So I've clicked 3 different plots and I've had 3 different pieces of artwork so far. Let's see.
Nice.
Oh, we got a repetition there on the 4th one. But there's enough variety there to be nice, I think. What about this one here? They got a keep on a lake as well. Theirs looks the same as mine in the tract adjacent.
Rich Death XXXXX says castle is way too tiny. Yeah, you have to build it up.
Yeah,
Like
and
increasing
also that's a keep, not a castle. Let's see if we can find the castle for the region. That's the keep that's for sale over there.
Just go on the left side, land type.
Here we go. Found it. So the castle's just got a steepled roof and this shield sort of thing around it.
Oh,
so
sweet.
It does look different, the castle for the region. All right, let's draw this winner to see who gets the PKM. It is the username Monster Hunter on Hive, Ludi721 on Twitch. So
Congratulations.
Let me jump back over to Tribal Decks. Where's my Tribal Deck shortcut? There it is. Send that across. How much are the Keeps Castles going for? You can check on the Peak Monsters Marketplace, but I feel like too much.
All the time too much.
It was 470 that you sent me, so that's what I'm going to send onward.
And Ludi, if you make the Peak Monsters Premium, just give some feedback. If you like it, how you use it, if you use it.
Because before I had my delegation agreement with Rick on the Mountain, I had a friend who coded a bot, not Splex, a different bot that they were just running on their own, that was managing my account, and I think I had like 3 billion resource credits that I needed to use every day to just constantly reprice my rentals. How many percent away are we from PEG now? I don't know. Let's go look.
The actual price on CoinGecko is...
I'm just looking at the Peak Monsters. 0009387 divided by 0.001. Take away 1. We are 6.13% away. Yeah, not a problem, Lyria. Like I said, I didn't need to go onto Hive Engine and look at that resource credit delegation market. But now that you're telling me about it, it is a way for me to look at other things that I can do to
I can share a pretty nice website for you if you want to check resource credits stuff and things.
there's so many different Hive tools. I just wanted to see the leasing market here on Hive Engine.
There's a witness witness page where you can easily check things.
I did the maths wrong, Rivals. I did the maths very wrong. That's why I said 8%. That was a guess. That was mental arithmetic. But is that Ozbitbank's webpage? Ozbitbank.dev?
Primersion.com.
Okay, I don't know that one. But yeah, feel free to put that link in the Twitch chat. I'll check it out. So there's 10 minutes left in my stream at this point. What do people want to talk about? Oh, this is nice and super slick. I think I came on this page via the Hive Tools website.
On the left top side, you can just log in. You can put any username in. So
I really liked this as well, showing the witness rewards. It's very, very slick interface. There's so many Hive tools that I use at this point. I'm going to go back to the Splinterlands community here and see if we can do some more curating, because you did say you were going to do some following of my little live curation here. The way I've also been curating is not just going through and finding content and then immediately voting on it. I've been going and leaving a comment, waiting for the author to come back and respond to my comment. And if they respond with what I deem to be engaging and enthusiastic and that sort of thing, I'll then upvote their comment and the post to reward the fact that they're engaging, as opposed to immediately just upvoting the post itself. It may not be optimal for curation in terms of, getting the maximum return, but I feel like it's sort of like a safeguard to sort of ensure that the person's being genuine in their commitment and they're not just posting something then disappearing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're at 20 hours ago now and there's no more memes. I know this because I've gone through this community in the past.
You don't see that memes? Go back to my memes and read it carefully.
Okay, one moment. Let me go back. Let me go back. Let me bring up your post. Okay, you have to search properly. There are Splinterlands memes everywhere. Okay, there's nothing out of the ordinary with your JPEG because we still say Lightyear here and Space Ranger on the thing. Thank you for your Splinterlands TV show. You make a great show. Happy Easter. Thanks, Ron, as well. Okay, what did I miss?
It's just the community. Let's go to Splinterlands community and post some memes. So
yeah,
funny memes.
Gotcha. The other place that's good to post them is Leo Threads as well.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
They're gonna release it very, very soon to the alpha edition to the main website.
I really wish that Leo Threads had an option to exclude any posts on Leo Threads that had a link, because I get very tired of curating through New on Peaked, then going over to Leo Threads and seeing the exact same content in New Leo Threads instead of discussion, where people have basically gone, created their post on Hive, copied their link, gone to Leo Threads, pasted their link, written a sentence, then posted that on a Leo thread. That frustrates me.
Yeah, that's not good.
I mean, it's not every author that's doing that, but it's enough for me to notice going through trying to manually curate content. So even if it was just a filter to exclude stuff that had a URL in it, I think it would be really good. Bootops has shared a meme as well. I didn't know we had a Splinterlands TV community on Peaked, because
Well, I don't think it's easy
I'm-
for Ron to create stuff like
I
that.
think we've already got one. You may have a keep or a castle, but nothing beats a land full of green and stone. That is true. I really want someone to make the meme of the Simba looking over the land, and it's like one day, everything the sun touches is SPS, except that place over there. that is unclaimed land. We do not give SPS to that.
Funny one.
If I just go back, well, I didn't want to do the inspect element. I wanted to hit enter on my keyboard. Communities, all communities, search SPL TV. Let's see.
It was not posted in the Splinterlands community.
Yeah. So
It's called Blue Tops, right?
unless this is indeed the community that Ron set up, because on our Splinterlands TV website, we have a little news feed here, which if streamers who are whitelisted to this particular list, it will come along and grab the streamer's posts that use a certain tag if they're on the whitelist, and it will dump the post into this list on the Splinterlands TV website. So there's a lot of cool stuff that has been developed for Splinterlands TV, including this subscribe functionality on here. So if you press subscribe on any of the users here, it will open up the Splinterlands TV Discord, assign the role to that particular streamer. You have to be a Splinterlands TV streamer to be on that whitelist, Boba Fett. It's something that Ron decided to help out us guys. But I would seriously, Bob, because your content is top notch. The next time Ron puts a call out for new streamers, if we have someone give up or that sort of thing, they don't want to continue anymore, I think that you being able to engage with people live would be great, because your video content, I remember that interview we did some time ago, was a lot of fun. It'll work for you, Butops. I think you just have to use the tag. If you go through the old Splinterlands TV Discord stuff, it should have some instructions in there for you on how that works. I can't remember off the top of my head because I use a template to post my stream replays in there. But speaking of...
How many different Splinterlands TV streamers do we have right now?
I think we've got something like 70.
Wow.
It's pretty close to 24/7 content. And we are in Monday today. Well, Monday here in Australia. And I've clicked the wrong window trying to resize this one.
Monday as well in Germany.
Yes. But it's almost Tuesday here. It's gone really quickly this weekend.
Yeah.
The fact that it's been Easter. Do you guys have your Easter the same week as thing, or is it Orthodox Easter over in Europe?
It's the Saturday and the Monday.
Yeah, gotcha. So I'm in Australia, Rivals. We've got J-Ron coming up in 2 minutes as our next Splinterlands TV streamer, another Australian. They're probably going to talk about their puppy again. They always do. I know that's always their weekly update. The first thing they do is like, here's the puppy. And by puppy, I mean mature dog. But yeah, we didn't really get all that much gameplay in today, and I'm quite glad, because I didn't have a lot of energy at the start of my stream, and now I still have not a whole lot of energy because there's nothing better than to play Splinterlands. But I've been collecting my chests pretty well this season.
There's much more coming. We have Soulkeep, we have GLX, and yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have to play all the time.
Well, I've finished the Soulkeep beta. I did that a couple of weeks ago on my stream, the Soulkeep beta. And I think my wife is quite interested in playing that when it gets a little bit more polished as well. GLX stuff I'm not so interested in, but if they manage to strike a deal with the FIA and get something Formula One related into GLX, I will be a very, very happy man because I'm an enormous fan of Formula One. I'm enjoying this season so far. I enjoyed the fact that last race I got to see in my own time zone because most of the races are in Europe. But my time zone is now over. So thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you next week. Cheers. All right.